Even if you don't celebrate Hanukkah, this recipe is a must for any holiday feast. I mean, seriously, who doesn't love crispy fried potatoes? It's traditional to celebrate with greasy foods around Hanukkah because it's the miracle of the 8 nights and we celebrate with lots of oil. These latkes are hands down the star of the show. Let's get started with our potatoes and onion. I have 2 russet potatoes and I'm going to use about 1/4 of this yellow onion. Really, you're looking for 1 pound of potatoes. And obviously it's not required for the recipe, but ugly Hanukkah sweaters are encouraged. We have to get in on the holiday fun, just like the rest of you. Now we are going to grate. I have a box grater. We're going to be using the coarse holes. It's a bit of an arm workout, not gonna lie. But listen, we're eating fried foods. We gotta balance this out with a little exercise. I have a bowl here that I've lined with cheesecloth. I'm gonna throw this in. And it's just gonna help us squeeze out all of the liquid because what is the enemy of fried food? Water. That'll make it soggy, and nobody likes soggy latkes. And we're going to squeeze out all of the water from this. Really give it a good squeeze. When you think you got it all out, give it one more tug. You see all this here? This would not give you crispy latkes. This would give you sad, limp latkes. Awesome. Okay. This is gold right here. Please do not dump this into your sink just yet. We are going to put this to the side, and I'm going to tell you all about why you got to be saving your potato liquid. But we'll get to that in a second. For now, I'm going to grab another bowl, and we're going to start mixing together our latkes. Little bowl with our ball of potato and onion. And now you don't need a lot more. I'm going to throw in 1/4 cup of matzah meal. You could also use flour. You could use breadcrumbs. I'm going to crack in 2 eggs. And 2 teaspoons of kosher salt. Now we're just going to start to mix this all up. It comes together pretty quickly. You get a little messy, but that's kind of the fun of this. That's why I'm wearing my ugliest sweater, of course, because if we get a little latke or grease on it, I'll live. So I have this bowl of liquid here. I'm going to walk over to the sink and pour off the liquid. What you're going to find stuck to the bottom is a thin layer of potato starch. This we're going to add back into our latkes. It's going to help bind and make them extra, extra crispy. This is the gold, the secret ingredient for the crispiest latkes. It's going to add more starch to bind it together and get extra golden in the pan. Voila! It's the weirdest thing. It feels so weird in your fingers, but it's the secret. I'm telling you right now. You're never going to just throw out that liquid ever again now that you found all of this magic that gets stuck to the bottom of your bowl. We're ready to fry now. I'm going to preheat a cast iron pan. I love cast iron because it's thick. It really helps get a nice golden crust. But we're going to throw in 1/4 inch of vegetable oil. This pan's going to fit 3 latkes because you need to make sure you give enough space so that when you smash it, they don't all meld together. But really, no more than 4 per batch. Nothing is worse than dropping it in and you don't hear any noise. If you don't hear any noise, you're just going to end up with super greasy latkes. Let's go in. I got my 1/3 cup scoop. I'm going to drop all of my scoops first. Gorgeous sound. We love to hear it. And now directly after, you got your spatula, and we're going to give it a nice old smash. It goes pretty quickly. You're really only going to need about 2 minutes per side. The key part is at a medium-high heat, we want that nice golden color. All right, let's take a look at the other side. Also nice and golden. This is ready to drain. I'm going to throw this right to a sheet pan lined with paper towels. This is just going to help get out any excess grease so it stays nice and crispy. All right, let's do this. All right, latkes are all fried. You want to have them while they're hot, so I'm going to grab my platter and we're going to start eating them while they're fresh. Okay, time for our latke party. We have our freshly fried latkes. Now, toppings. We have a lot to talk about. I grew up in an applesauce family. Many are of the belief that sour cream is better. You do you. I think there is no one that is better. It is whatever you love, whatever brings out the most nostalgia from your childhood. Boom. Are you ready for the crunch? Brings me right back to standing at the stove while my mom fried latkes. I'm telling you, even though I've taken over latke frying duty, it still brings up that same cozy vibe. This is the ultimate Hanukkah recipe. You need it at your holiday feast. Nothing like a perfect latke. Happy Hanukkah, everyone. I hope you have a crazy night full of tons of perfect crispy latkes.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.